Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Food Junkie, coming at you with another video. You know, what's today's date? 10th? Yes. This is my Mad Day Mondays video for June 10th, 2019. And I'm going to talk about it. This Mad Day Monday is dedicated to one topic and one topic only. And if it doesn't apply to you, let this shit fly. But if it applies to you, then you need to reevaluate your whole situation. That's all I'm saying. We all know what's been going down over the weekend. We all know what's been happening over the weekend. It is about the whole child pornography situation that's going on YouTube. Now, this Mad Day Monday, a lot of things are going to be said. A lot of things are going to be addressed. A lot of people are going to be addressed as well. Not by name, but as a collective. On both sides of the coin. Let's talk about it. I personally never saw any child pornography. I never heard anybody admit to anything. But if I have heard it, or if I have seen it, I wouldn't have to wait for someone to tell me it was wrong and I should call the authorities. That's one. It's not tea. It's not, something that I'm going to hold in my pocket for a later date. Because if we say children are off limits, all children should be off limits. And trying to spin this narrative now, after there's evidence out there floating around, recorded, videotaped, and shared, that you guys knew that this individual was underage, but did not care. Now the narrative is, oh, she was a grown woman, that was a woman. So now you're R. Kelly now? Now you're R. Kelly. Now you have, oh, it's open. Is it open? No. Now you have become R. Kelly. The 13-year-old girl that he peed on was all of a sudden a grown woman. So now all of a sudden, the 16-year-old girl that you have on tape masturbating on camera is now a grown woman. Make it make sense. See, you can't change the narrative once the narrative has already been put out there. You cannot change the fact that you did wrong and was in possession of child pornography after you hear about the FBI getting involved. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You were wrong. You're a pedophile, and you're peddling pedophilia, child pornography, point blank period. There's no way to spin that narrative. There's no way to talk about it in a way that absolves you of any of any wrongdoing whatsoever. If you knew about it and you've seen it, you should have said something. If you knew about it and seen it, you should have done something. This fucking idiot, what the fuck? Jesus, Lord help me. Just breathe. Okay. You should have done something and said something if you knew about it. Point blank period. Now, this goes for everyone who have seen it and heard it and have evidence about it. You shouldn't have waited until someone said, okay, this is the steps you need to go through in order to report the situation. It's something that should have been done weeks ago when I first heard it through a third, fourth party situation. And yes, I reported on it then on one of my Mad Day Monday series. The fact that you're trying to now intimidate people, to have them be quiet, and the fact that you have people caping for you to get away with it, just sad. And for all the ones who are caping for this pedophile, you're just as bad. And don't you have children? Don't you have children who have been molested and touched by someone? How would you feel? Well, I can answer my own question, because you put your child on camera and had them tell their story. For what? Clicks and views? So I guess when you say children are off limits, you really don't mean that. Because if it give you clicks and views, at that point, let's put a camera in this child's face and have them tell their story about how they were molested. I'm just saying. So when are children off limits? They are not to be seen off limits when it applies to you and how you can make some money off of it. They don't seem to be off limits when you actually want to tell a story about a child, be it your own. They're not off limits when you have evidence, or when there's evidence out there, shit, something's in my eye, that a child has been, videotaped masturbating, or have a videotape of a child masturbating, and it's spreading across the YouTube streets. It's not off limits then. So is it only off limits when someone says something about a child, about a person that you like, or if the person who says it is someone that you're beefing with, that's constantly having their foot on your neck? Is that when a child's off limits? Help me understand, because I don't get it. See, I'm an equal opportunity person. I talk about everything and everyone. No one's off limits. Everyone can get it. If you do some fucked up stuff. Now, if you do some effed up stuff, I'm talking about it. If you're doing some effed up stuff, it's going on my channel. But if you do some illegal stuff, that's going to the FBI, the police, your local law enforcement agencies. And then guess what? The scoop, the story, the tea, then becomes what I did, how I reported it, and what's going to happen to you next. That's where the story comes from. The story isn't, oh, I got this information in my back pocket, so let me hold it for a later date. Especially when it's illegal, involving children. That's not how it goes. Because if someone else reports it first to the local authorities or to the powers that be, and your name gets brought up, questions are going to be asked. How long did you know about this? How long did you have this evidence? How long did you say were you going to hold on to this evidence? What were you going to do with this evidence? When were you ever going to put that evidence into our hands? Were you ever going to let us know what was going on? And when you don't have the answers for that, you're like, duh, 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 duh. At that point, you become a co-conspirator. At that point, you become a person after the fact that always get caught up in the situation. And you think this individual is going to sit here and protect you? I don't think so. Y'all seen how this person and this group moves. And what are you doing it for? For hopefully to get some super chat money? Hopefully to get a GoFundMe prize? So your morality can be bought. Your integrity can be bought, which means you don't have any integrity. You have no morality. You have no moral compass that points you to the right direction of what you should and should not do. Just so sad. Just so sad. Make it make sense, people. Come on, banana, baby. Thank you. Oh, shit. I'm not going to doors before I lock this shit up. Guys, I'm just going to get some little money out the ATM once again. You know, let's just hope and pray I have money in the ATM. Ooh. And this ain't trade. This is my husband. It's inside joke, man. Can't see nothing. Good. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. See, ATM transactions should be quick. Either you have it or you don't. There's no need for you to be at the ATM for 5 minutes, looking and dodging and sweating and hoping and praying that you have money to use. In and out. Money's there, you take it out. Money's in it, you take it out. I'm just saying, y'all. Don't blame me because your ass is broke. Oh, sorry, babe. Hey, can you put my banana for me, please, so I can eat it? I want to be emulating eating whole bananas on camera. Just fill it for me, please. What the hell's going on, this same idiot? But yeah. It's been raining for 40 days and 40 nights here in Georgia. That's a little bit. Just a little bit. Who the hell is honking? Who's honking? Yeah, we're trying to get cussed out today. Y'all see all this damn rain and this damn traffic happening? Come on, people, let me go. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Can't even go. Maybe if they was turning, I could have went. Maybe if they were, I can go now. Cool. So yeah, back to my Mad Day Monday situation about these pedophiles and the pornography involving children on these YouTube streets. Then you have people caping for this group and this individual. Like I said, in hopes to do what? Get some super chat money, get some cash out money, to get some extra subscribers, extra views. Based on your only mission, you don't want to get the money off of YouTube anyway. What the hell I'm doing? I'm going this way. Hey, should have told me I'm going the wrong way. I'll go this way, I guess. Let's see. When you get distracted, you get detoured. Think about that. There's a great metaphor. I'm distracted by this conversation and my disgust for individuals who promote and protect pedophilia. I'm distracted by eating this banana, making sure it don't look too raunchy, and I got detoured. When you are distracted by things such as money, clout, subscribership, you get detoured from doing the right thing. And the right thing is to report all child pornography to the proper authorities. The right thing is not to sit up here and cape and try to come up with this alternative narrative as to what went down and why it went down. Do you think this individual is going to sit here and protect you when the authorities come knocking at your door and asking you what you knew and why you knew it and why didn't you do anything about it? At what point is your disgust and anger and vitriol and malintent towards one individual, Sean Bradley, and Club Chat, that you're going to sit here and cape for and TSCC and the madness that they do on these YouTube streets? You want these YouTube streets to go back to where it used to be, where everything was nice and easy and cool, where everyone just had fun and communicate with each other, and may have a little beef here and there, was not, but it wasn't taken off these YouTube streets. But yet you choose to do nothing to make it that way again. This one individual and this one individual's group is the main cause of a lot of strife and discord on these YouTube streets. Is the main cause of a lot of nonsense and bullshit mess that goes on these YouTube streets. At some point, we need to wake up and realize if we're not part of the solution, we are definitely part of the problem. Now I ask you again, what is your soul really worth? This is YouTube. Google can change their mind like this and say, I'm taking away all monetization, and then force more rules and other rules that causes you not to get monetized if certain things and certain conditions was not met on your channel. Like they changed the rule to where you have to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. A lot of y'all just slipped under that and made it. Well, they changed it again, so you have to have 10,000 subs and 100,000 watch hours. What are you gonna do then? Add most salacious shit onto your channel so you can draw attention to your channel even faster? See, it's stuff like that you have to think about. It's stuff like that you have to understand. We don't control this. This isn't ours. What is ours is our integrity, our morality. What is ours is what would you do when no one's watching? Will you do the right thing, or will you just go for the money grab? And it's sad that you already answered that question. For me, at least, you'll go for the money grab because you don't think past the nose on your fucking face. You don't think past what you can get at this moment right now. You don't think about the long-term cause and effects of what you do and what you say. You don't think about how damaging this is, not only to you and your brand, but to us as a people. All this black power, all this black empowerment, all this woman empowerment, all this man empowerment. But yet, there's black men and women on here who, peddle in child pornography. I understand. It's part of the culture. We don't say anything. We keep it in-house. In more ways than one, we keep it in-house. Make it make sense, people. Thanks, man. Make it make sense to me, please. And you can use this as me kissing ass or kicking by somebody else. But no, I'm not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Either you're going to do the right thing and be on the side of right, or you're going to do the wrong thing and be on the side of darkness. It ain't my place to judge you. I don't got time to sit here and try to catch up on you. But I will do. So sad, y'all. One spot is clear, the next spot is torrential rain. That's Georgia for you. That is Georgia for you. It has to do with the high humidity in the air and the actual clouds. So, the whole weather thing, the whole science thing, has to do with that. But are you going to be on the side of righteousness and light, or are you going to be on the side of darkness and evil? Now, you tell me who's evil, who's out here hurting people the most on these YouTube streets. People that you are actually caping for, or the person or people that they say that I'm caping for. Now, you can worship false gods if you want to. I worship no one but my own God. Jah, Jehovah, Jesus Christ. Whoever name you choose to go by. You know. So, are you going to stop the madness and the stupidity that you are trying to have people buy into, that you have bought onto? Or are you going to sit here and continue to do the same thing and expecting different results? Isn't that the definition of insanity? I'm just saying. So you think you can bully, bribe, and badger people into believing you and not what they actually heard for themselves? And those of you who have actually heard this, seen this, and have this on your hard drives, your storage units, had it on your computer, on your phone, tablets, whatever devices you chose to see it at and view it on, if you do not turn in this information, and my thing is, when I say turn in information, I'm not saying this person will be prosecuted. Well, it's not. What I'm saying is that the evidence is no longer in your hands, which means that you won't be held liable for prosecution on this event, on these charges. You will not be a co-conspirator, you know, on these charges, if and when they ever go into court. That's what I'm saying. See, you guys got the message all wrong. You got the message all twisted. You got the message, you know what I'm saying, just confused. You think that we're talking about this because we want somebody to go to jail. No. When you see something, hear something that is illegal, you say something. Point blank, period. I don't give a damn if this individual or this group roams free or in jail. I don't care that much about you. What I do care about is that illegal activity that's going on that needs to be reported. And whatever result that happens based on that illegal activity needs to be handled in a way that the law has dealt with it. Not us as YouTubers, not us as content creators. I am no one's judge, jury, or executioner. Now I can roast the hell out your ass on these YouTube streets, and that'd be fine. But the reality is, it doesn't solve the problem. That there's still a ring of child pornography going around these YouTube streets. That's the problem. That is the go-to. That is the goal. To get child pornography out of this sector of YouTube. That's the goal. And as a result, whatever happens, happens. If you happen to get arrested and sit to some time in jail based on child pornography, oh well, you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have had it in your possession. But as long as that element of evilness and disgust and debauchery is off of the sector of YouTube, I'm good with it. And you are put on notice, have always been put on notice, that people are watching you, that people are watching me, thinking they're going to intimidate, thinking they're going to, you know, do something that is harmful to me in my real life. Okay, well, keep thinking that. But the reality is, we all have real lives that we need to contend with in one way or the other. We all have things that we need to watch out for and be careful of in our real lives. We all put too much information out there There's always too much information out there about any one of us. And if we're not careful, that information can always be used, you know what I'm saying, to be contacted and visited. I'm just saying. So, this Mad Day Monday video is dedicated to all the content creators, all the subscribers who have seen, watched, heard, recorded, taped, saved any information regarding this whole pedophile ring on these YouTube streets at this sector. If you feel like you was hit, you feel like you were tapped on your shoulders, tapped on your hand, oh well. If you feel that way, you have been. Now, you think that it's okay for an individual to walk around promoting child pornography and no one should do anything about it? People should just let it go because Sean Bradley said we should report it? No. Sean Bradley shouldn't have to have told you to report it. That should have been your first instinct. That should have been your first thought in your mind. Shit, I seen something that was illegal. I heard something that was illegal. Let me call my local authorities and see what I can do about this situation. Not, let me hold on to it because I'm going to use it for tea and content later on. You're implicating yourself. You're implicating what you have done, what you did not do, what you failed to do. You're implicating yourself in the crime that doesn't belong or pertain to you. That you have nothing to do with. The fact that you have evidence of said crime on your storage devices, your hard drives, your tablets, your phones, and you viewed it and did nothing, implicates yourself. I don't understand. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. There's a such thing as information. There's such thing as tea. There's such thing as illegal acts. Learn to differentiate the difference. Differentiate. It means tell the difference between one thing and another. Make it make sense. Help me, help you, help it make sense. Be aware of your surroundings. Be careful who you are in contact with. Be careful what personal information you put out there. Because people will use all these things against you on Mad Day. Once again, do you think this individual is going to sit up here and say, yes, I'm the only one who saw it. I was the only one that was involved in it. I was the only one who did this. Y'all better start thinking for yourselves. Y'all better stop being followers and stand up on your own. Begging and apologizing for someone to accept you back into the fold. How weak are you? How weak are you? Begging and pleading for someone that you don't even know to accept you into some group. How weak are you? Begging and longing for acceptance. How weak are you? Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Begging and pleading for people to be your friend, to help you pay your personal bills. Get off these damn cameras and get a fucking job. I don't care if it's in a gas station, if it's at a clothing store, a fast food restaurant, office building, whatever. Get off these motherfucking cameras and find a job and be the adult you say you are. Show your children that you're raising that this is what adults do. Adults take responsibility for their actions. Adults answer the door. When adults make mistakes, they have to pay for those mistakes. That's part of growing up. That's part of becoming an adult, becoming a responsible citizen. I'm just saying, make it make sense. When adults see something, they say something. When adults realize that someone is doing illegal activities, you remove yourself from those individuals, so you're not implicated in that activity. Or guess what? You're all going down as accessories after the fact, as co-conspirators at whatever charge, depending on the severity of the crime. Y'all seen these shows? Law and Order, SVU, which is Special Victims Unit. Those who talk first gets the best deals. Those who talk first get the best deals. Everyone else get the more harsher deal, because it depends on how long you took to come forward. And if you either admitted to a crime or you tried to hide from a crime. I'm just saying. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. You think this individual is going to have your back when your house of cards come falling down? They have shown you all they care about is themselves. They will use you as tools in their garden of evil to produce dead produce. I'm just saying. They will use your money, your mind, and your time at their will. Only, and I stress only, if you allow them to. I'm going to show you our work today. Let me show y'all what it is. It says, stop animal testing. Little squirrel, 2 + 2 = an acorn. I found that funny. Because that's what y'all acting like. You act like you can't think for yourself. Common sense and common logic. 2 + 2 doesn't equal an acorn, baby. 2 + 2 = 4. 4 to 8, to be exact. 4 to 8 years in prison, if not longer. I'm just saying. It's sad. But yeah, that's my Mad Day Mondays on June 10th. As I always say, if you like my videos, come to my channel, peruse it for a minute. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and as I always say, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. And please protect the children. Please protect the children. We have to. In the great words of Whitney Houston, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is a sign of me. I can't sing. Never said I could sing. But I just felt that our spirit just there. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe children are the future. Y'all, let me go run my little errands like I always do. Y'all have a great day. And until next time, this is Food Junkie, and I'm out.